Hello and welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath intuitive card reader and a visionary as well. I'm here today to do the sign for Aries for the weekly reading for June 26th through to July the 2nd. And here's your smudge. I'm having a real hard time today getting them going. I burned out my lighter trying to do it with little matches. Oh my gosh. There you go. I'll take another hit too. I have my fan going. We finally have some sun today. Yay. I'm not a fan of the heat though, so that's why the fan's on. But I'm loving the sunshine and the blue skies and the blue water. It's fantastic. Alright, there we go. Probably going to have soot all over my face. I hope not. Okay. These readings are going to be a little different. Sorry. I got behind. I had a really busy week last week. And I just got behind. There was no way I was going to get out 12 videos, each with 7 card spreads. So it was either do nothing at all for the whole week and let them go by, or do something. And I could not do anything. So, 3 cards. First of the week, middle of the week, end of the week. My intentions have been already placed that these cards will all overlap. Alright, so they'll overshadow each day that follows. So let's get the shuffle up. This is for Aries. It's a general weekly reading for Aries. June 26th through to July 2nd. Can't believe July already. My goodness, I can't. Check out my new cup, my new teacup. Isn't that gorgeous? It looks identical to the Ace of Wands from my deck. Colors, the paints, everything the same. That, and right now I'm drinking toasted almond brittle. This is a high-end tea. High-end, alright? I mean, look at that for tea. Look at the ingredients. They're beautiful. And I also have my abundance oil right here in front of me to throw all my intentions into that as well. And I also received some chocolate-covered Arabica coffee beans as well. They all came from a member of Bay of Fundy Fortunes, is a subscriber of the channel. And she's out of Ontario. That tea is made in Ontario as well. It's a Canadian product. We're on the scenic route here, eh? Hear the motorcycles? I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. They're just rumbling by. You get 40 or 50 of them go by. Then another 20 or 30 antique cars go by to the antique car club. This is the scenic route. Aries, what kind of trouble are you going to get into this week? And the viewer's name is Michelle, by the way. Michelle A is what she goes by. Just a beautiful, beautiful gift. Oh, that was quick. That was quick. All right. Let me see here. There, my eyes won't get so tired. Looking at the screen, there's a pink, slight pinkness to them. It takes that extra glare off. Help me with my messed up eyes. Okay, the beginning of your week. 10 of Wands, responsibility. This is the overwhelming card, the overwhelm card of tarot. Middle of your week. 8 of Wands, travel. Oh no, are you kidding me? The 4 of Cups, boredom towards the end of your week. Alright. I don't like seeing that card at all. Just let me get a little shot of tea into me here. Something to rejuvenate me. This is toasted almond brittle. Yes. You taste the almonds. You know what? This is a tea, but I was picking up little pieces. Just like candy almost. Little pieces of almond and brittle and beautiful. This is a really good drink. Almost has an oatmeal aftertaste to it. Like an oatmeal cookie. Alright, here we go. 10 of Wands. Responsibility. This is the overwhelm card, as I said, of the tarot. Some of you are overwhelmed because there's so much to think about. It's just too much that needs, things that are on your mind, things that need to be taken care of, things that need your attention. And it's too much. You're starting to feel very, very overwhelmed. You're feeling, some of you are feeling pressure at home as well, and at your job or whatever it is that you do for work. You're feeling overwhelmed there as well, with too much responsibility. Part of the problem that you're making, Aries, is you are paying. It's an overkill on details. Without seeing the bigger picture, the details are actually blocking out the bigger picture for you. You're overthinking everything, every little detail. You're doing this to yourself, okay? So you need to cut that out. You need to look at the bigger picture. That smooths over that stressed out feeling of responsibility. If you do that, it just look at the bigger picture. It removes a lot of clutter from the mind as you're trying to figure things out. Then you stop getting that overwhelmed a feeling that seems to be tearing you down. Just look at the bigger picture and look to see what is actually needed. All right, and you deal with what is needed and what is important and what is necessary. In other words, prioritize what needs to be taken care of, and never mind about the tiny little details. Not at this point, anyway. There's also, for some of you, remember this is a general reading, so it won't apply to everybody. But there's also one thing or one person that's taking up all your energies, just sapping you dry, leaving you with no time to even focus on your own needs. Now, that could be problems at home, or responsibilities at home, or responsibilities at work. You're to the point where your life's not your own anymore. You have all this responsibility, and where do you come into play? Absolutely nowhere at this point, but that's the way you're doing it. You need to find another way. You need to set boundaries for yourself and other people as well that are laying all this extra responsibility on you all the time. Start drawing a line in the sand there. It'll reduce your stress. Just flat out say no to some people. If you have a hard time saying no, Aries, say, not right now. Come back in a couple of weeks, come back in a week, come back in a month, whenever you think it'll be, and we'll talk about it then. I can't say yes to you right now, but I'm not exactly saying no. That kind of softens the blow and takes the edges off. An abrupt answer or response. Your keywords are burdens, okay? Overload, exhaustion. And when you get tired, what happens? Everything seems to go wrong. Blocks, priorities is skewed, feeling pressure, and almost downright confusion over why is this happening. But you have to look at the role that you're playing in that, Aries, take responsibility for that. All right, that's going to lighten your load. And just by making boundaries around you, say, okay, that's it. I can't take any more on, people. Find somebody else to help you or do for you. I'm only one person. I cannot do it all. And then start taking a little bit of time just for you. Or you're no benefit to anybody else if you're exhausted, tired, and dirty, right? 8 of Wands, all about travel, right in the middle of the week. Everything from family, from jobs, work, love, communications, plans that have been on hold, things that you've been waiting to roll out, and everything's been delayed and everything's been held back, and there's been some stagnancy as well. All these things are going to be given like the green light or the white flag, whatever you want to call it, and given the go-ahead. Things are going to start to really move for you, all right? Decisions are going to get made. Words are going to become action, so it's not all talk and no action. Yeah, it's going to be action. You're going to walk the talk. Projects and travel plans especially fire up in the middle of the week. So if some of you are planning a vacation, everything's going to fall into place for you. It's like you're getting green lights all the way around. And how can that be? It just is. Accept it. Don't analyze it to death. Aries, don't pick it apart. Just accept it and say, let's go on our way. This is wonderful. Some of you are going to be fielding a lot more calls, emails, social arrangements as well. A lot more meetings to attend to. This is an exciting but yet bewildering time for you, where everything seems to happen at once or not at all. So you're going to feel like, wow, I'm in constant demand. What the heck is going on here? Why does everybody need me or want me? Why is everybody paying attention to me even right now? This is getting to be a bit much. See that the overshadowing onto this, right? The endurance that's going to be needed, the responsibility. I mean, it's falling right into this one as well. So from the first to the middle of your week, this is still going on. The advice is to breathe before saying yes to any offers that come your way at this time. Choose carefully. Don't waste your time and energy going in circles. All right? That's what can happen if you get too busy, too overwhelmed. You literally get dizzy and you feel like you're going in circles. And it's just nonstop. And where do I get off? Where the hell do I jump off? That's how you're going to be feeling. And you can't jump off. You got too much responsibility on you right now. Keywords are communication and speed, news, motivation, action, excitement, and movement. There's a lot happening. Your middle of the week is jumping. It is jumping. The last card in your reading, Four Cups and Boredom. I don't like this card at all because it usually is indicative of somebody being depressed. Lord, I need a drink. Give me a swig of that tea. Hold on. Boy, that's good tea. Oh, I'm so grateful for that. This card, it represents people. And if you don't recognize yourself and you're in it, maybe this is what the card is here for. It's for a few of you out there. What you are going through is a manner of depression, but depression with cause. There are causes that have brought this about. We're not talking clinical depression here. We're talking about situational, all right? Feelings of being extremely dissatisfied with your life, like out of that movie, and I say this a lot when this card comes up, As Good as It Gets, with Helen Hunt, Jack Nicholson, and Greg Kinnear. Jack Nicholson walks in through the psychiatrist's office that he goes to because he's got all these emotional, mental he's OCD, but he comes out and he looks at the people in the office and they're all there to get help. They all have an appointment with this psychiatrist. He looks around the room and he says, what if this is as good as it gets? That's where you're at. Looking around your life because some of you don't have a job, you don't have the right job, you're not making enough money, you have no romance in your life. All these things are happening. There's a lot of stress at home, and you're saying to yourself, is this as good as it's going to ever get? An overwhelming depression washes over you, thinking, what's the point? What's the point to anything if every day is going to be like this for me? To the day I die? I don't want that. So what you do is you climb in, you find the first lidded shell that you can, and you open it, you climb in, and you pull that lid down over you, just like cancer the crab does. And you shut it tight. You want to shut out the whole world. Everybody get away from me. I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want anybody talking to me. I don't want people telling me, well, tomorrow will be better. This is your attitude, very negative, very sarcastic. There's a simmering anger that's beneath it all because you're saying, why me? Why me? Why me? An awful lot. Huge feeling of dissatisfaction with everything in your life. No belief of a better life. No belief of a better job. No belief of a good love. No belief of a normal, well-balanced life. No belief of anything. Everything is dark. Everything hurts. Everything is disappointing. You're living in this gray world because that's how you're viewing it. It's not good, Aries. All right? See, what you need to do is you need to go out and step outside your comfort zone. And you need to do something different you've never done before. You need to go somewhere different. That's even better because of the visualization. When you go somewhere you've never been before, you see a view you've never seen before. It's inspiring. It wakes you up inside. Because even though your conscious awareness, what's here, what you're aware of right now, is really in a funk, is what it is. Your subconscious is going, wow, look at this. Isn't this great? It's becoming inspired. It will feed your consciousness eventually. It will come forward. But you have to allow it to come forward, right? For some of you in relationships, that the relationships have hit a boredom stage. I'm so bored. Same old every day. Day in, day out, day in, day out. And Aries is a fire sign. You're like that song, burning down the house. You need that level of call it passion and life. And when things get boring, oh boy, that's no good. That's not good for a fire sign at all to get bored. I don't know why I'm smirking, but I'm seeing humor in here because I can see Aries and some of the things they'll do. Like they'll walk over hot coals just because they haven't done it before, and it looks like it might be fun. You know what I mean? Let's change things up a bit. Let's all go barefoot and walk over those hot fired coals. You know, this kind of a thing. They feel in their element. Anything that you can explain or not explain, anything that you can define that's associated with passion, heat, and fire. That's what Aries is all about. Their level of enthusiasm is up here. Their expectations are even higher. They'll go after things they want because there's that fire burning, and it keeps them. It's nipping at their heels to make them move forward, to always be doing something that's fun and exciting, because Aries can be fun and exciting. They won't tolerate boredom. They can't stand boredom. They hate being idle. They hate the same old, same old. It wears thin with them really fast. They want to live each day, if they can, almost like it's their last, and that's fullest. When you live each day like it's your last, you're living your life to the fullest. Renew your faith that things can get better. Find your inspiration. Go and look for it. When you do these things, this is going to bring you what you need to wake you up. It's going to be that shot in the arm that really brings everything back again. Your keywords are stagnation, despondency, disillusionment, self-protection, a need for change, stubbornness, and rigidity. You got to knock off the stubbornness and the rigidity. That's not serving you any good at all. All right? So that was your reading, Aries. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. I'd like to say thank you all YouTube subscribers and all the channel subscribers as well, and the members on Facebook under Bay of Funny Fortunes, and you're all welcome to join us there. We are like-minded in there. We're all on the same page. It's a nice, tight little group. It's open and welcoming to everybody. Doesn't matter where you're from. We don't care what your skin color is. We don't care what language you speak. We don't care what part of the world you're from or what traditions that you live by. When we are all stripped naked, we're more alike than we are different. We're all on the same page. Please come and join us there. It's a great group to be in. You'll learn something new every day and be inspired as well. Also, you can find Bay of Funny Fortunes on YouTube, of course, Facebook, Google, Blogspot, and Twitter as well. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please feel free to do it. Make me very happy. Also, if you like this reading and you want something that's more specific for you, of course I offer that service. All the information is found down below this video window in the Show More section. Please read through that once. Then grab my email, ship it off to me, and just requesting a reading, and I'll see that you get taken care of. Outside of that, I think that's about it for now. If you're always looking for me or ever anybody looking for me, you'll find me reading here in Bay of Funny Fortunes or walking on the beach down below here along the water's edge that hold the greatest, mightiest, highest tides on the whole planet, the beautiful, bountiful Bay of Fundy. You'll always catch me there or here, one eye's always on the cove, watching the tides roll in and watching the tides roll out. I'm a high tide junkie, so you're always going to find me. You're always going to catch me waiting on the next high tide. I'll see you next. It'll be July monthly reading, so we'll see you in about a week's time. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye.